Mushrooms in Dinkum only appear during autumn, some of which are hard to find, like the red roundhead. You can, however, make them a little easier to find by making your very own mushroom farm. Thanks to fellow Aussie content creator Spec Bites, who had this ingenious idea during a live stream to bring mushrooms to you. Let's show you how to do it. First, find a spot that's close enough to your farming area. To farm these red roundheads, you need to get yourself some mud soil. If you've got yourself a dirt printer, you can then replace the piece that you take. With my farms, I've gone with a 12 by 12 section, but you can use whatever area you've got to work with. Same principle applies here. You need to convert the soil into mud. To do this, place the mud you've grabbed earlier and drop it down. This will convert the soil you place it on and anything below it the same. Then just repeat the process. Dig up the mud and place it onto a new tile. However, this won't work if the soil you're trying to change has grass on it. One way to fix this is if you've got a compactor is to dig down a tile and then chisel out the ground with the grass on it. The other way is to go nuts on the tiles with grass using a dirt printer. This removes the grass but added a new tile of dirt. Then just use the compactor to level the ground again and you're good to go. If you don't yet have these tools, don't stress, there's another couple of ways you can do this. One cheeky way is to lay down some path and then remove it again with a pickaxe or a jackhammer. This ensures that the soil is reset. Or you can just double dig a spot. That'll reset the soil. With these fundamentals out of the way, let's get on to what's next, and here's the finished base. Now you can start to drop the seeds. I've gone with a diagonal placement and then double dig to plant the seeds. Depending on how dense you want your farm, you can place it like this or opt for 2 tiles in between each diagonal row of trees. Here's the finished product with baby trees. Now let's watch them grow and start getting some of these mushrooms. Note you will get mushrooms the very next day as the trees don't have to be fully grown. This second farm will give us 2 types of mushrooms, the field mushroom and the milk cap, which are found often in the bushland and plains. The plan is to split the area 50-50, so I'm grabbing a bunch of grass seeds to top up the bare spots. Note my farm is already in the bushland biome, so the soil is already the red dirt. I've then planted some gum nuts to get gum trees in the exact same formation as the first one. Again, obligatory tree time lapse. Try saying that 3 times to reveal these 2 mushrooms in one space. Now, what about the slippery jack? These are normally found in the tropical region, so after resetting the dirt, I'm planting a whole bunch of tropical seed. Then I'm using palm tree seeds. You can also use coconut trees too, or coconuts themselves, but I prefer my trees to be a bit straight up. There, that's the last one. As you can see, I've used the checkerboard pattern again. Now let's watch these trees grow and then reveal our special mushrooms for this space. If you're finding this video funky, hit the like button. There's not much room for error. For the last area, we're looking to grow the yellow morel. We could just use pine trees, but I'm giving you a bonus trick. Since this release, you can hack into these tree grass trees, which usually just give you spinifex, but occasionally they'll spit out a grass tree pod. This pod will be useless on its own. You need to plonk it into a campfire and wait for 3 seeds to be spat out. I've divided this space equally with the small grass tree and the bigger pine trees. This is certainly better than watching grass grow. However, as you can see, I made the mistake of not planting fir grass, which is the grass that's normally found in the pine forest biome. Once that's fixed, each day after that, during autumn, you'll be treated to some yellow morel. I'd recommend before you plant is to mow the lawn to ensure you don't have any grass popping up, which for each tuft of grass is one less place for a mushroom can spawn. But don't worry, you can always mow after the fact. It's just a little bit harder, that's all. After you've planted the trees, you may want to lay some more seeds on the tiles with the trees for a bit more of a uniform and natural look. That's completely optional though. Remember, you get the added bonus of clearing out the mangrove trees. At least they're a little bit closer to home, depending on where your home is on your island. I ended up extending an extra open area which I'm able to farm other seeds and growth without feeling like I'm wrecking other parts of my island. For more information on what to do with all these mushrooms, check my video on screen. AG Nation, you're sportacular. Now I'm feeling mushy.